All right. Good morning. I um just wanted to start out by thanking you guys for coming at such a different time. I don't normally teach a class at this time, but due to my voice being gone due to pinners, I had to reschedule. And I have had such an amazing amount of people reaching out to me and wishing me to feel better. And some people did energy work on me, and I have just been blown away. You guys are so, so kind and so loving. And I have just felt such an overwhelming amount of support. So thank you for doing that. And thank you for joining me on this class. I am so excited to teach this class. I have been planning this class for months, but with being at Pinners last weekend, I got to speak to thousands of people about light, and I realized that there really is a need for more information about light and light therapy. Light therapy has been used for thousands of years for healing, and it's just been recently that we've developed some different clinical types of lights to help our skin heal. And it used to be that you could only go to the dermatologist or some kind of skin expert to get this type of light therapy, and it was very expensive. And I love the fact that now, for about the same price that you would go to have a therapy appointment at like your dermatologist, now you can purchase the mask and be able to do these therapies at home. So it's something I'm so excited to share with you. I have been studying light therapy and light healing treatments for about let's see, 9 years. So it started when I was living in Samoa, and every time I've lived in a tropical climate, I would get cystic acne specifically around my neck, and it was miserable. And then also I got a really horrible staph infection. And you guys, I went crazy into my herbalist side of like using crazy essential oils, eating fresh turmeric and garlic every day. You guys, I smelled so horrible. It was bad, bad. Like I went crazy with it, but it wasn't killing my staph infection. But I learned that if I would go to the beach and I would sit out in the sun and let my staph infection get like a little bit of a sunburn, that it would actually start killing the staph. And that was crazy effective. And I don't like sunburns, but it was worth it to me to start killing the staph infection. And then I would go soak those sores in the ocean using that salty mineral water. And that was the only thing that helped. All the natural healing treatments and diet wasn't working, but the light and then washing it with the salt therapy was the only thing that got me through. And I just was so curious about that, that when I got home, I started studying lights. And specifically, at the time, the only place I could really find light therapy was in places like tanning beds. And we all know tanning beds have such a bad rap, right? But I was like, I needed strong light therapy. And tanning bed salons now have like red light therapy and blue light therapy and yellow. It's amazing how they've adapted to some of these light therapies. A lot of them don't always use the best light either. So be really cautious, but you can go to some tanning bed salons and pay a higher price and get some of the light therapy. But the great thing is you don't have to do this anymore with having opportunities to own your own light mask at home. So I wanted to share some of the benefits of why you would want one of these at home and what they can do for you. Because like when I went around trick-or-treating with these last night, you guys, I had so much fun. If you didn't see my reels, my husband was wearing his hood with this one. It's kind of creepy. We had good times, but I turned on the light, and I was a witch, and I turned on green, and it was just perfect. It was so fun. But other than Halloween, these have a lot of fun uses, and other than scaring your kids too, because that's super fun. But this light mask is fun because it's silicone. It has the ability to bend and use, and I'll tell you, like if you put it on your shoulder, or I've had lots of girls use it for cramp pains or muscle healing. This one's super fun for that purpose. This one is a hard coat. It still works, like you can still wrap it around your shoulder and things like that. But they have different benefits, and I wanted to kind of share with you different light therapy benefits and what you can do with it. So while I'm teaching this class, if you have any questions, please reach out and let me know, because I'm going to go super quickly, but I'm happy to answer any questions. I just don't want to keep you guys too long, but I want to share with you the benefits of light therapy. So one of the reasons I chose these type of masks is that they can do all types of therapy with different colors of light. So there's blue, yellow, white, purple, green, cyan blue, and then the red. And both of these lights have the same color options. So I want to go through those color options and talk about frequencies of light. So many of us have heard about red light. Red light has been a big therapy for many, many years. Red light has the ability to go to the deepest layer of the dermis. So we have red light therapy that goes to that deeper layer. Then we have near infrared. Then we have far infrared light. Near infrared goes deeper than just red light, and far infrared goes the deepest. We only use far infrared light for like saunas where we're doing our whole body. You don't want to do that far infrared light on your face because it has a heat aspect. It will heat up your body, and you don't really need that for healing just your skincare issues. That's more of a detoxification kind of a thing. So in using the red light, and this one, it's 630 nanometers, the depth of the light that the red will penetrate. So what's great about red light is if you're penetrating all the way to the deepest layers of the skin, you're helping with inflammation, you're healing tissue damage, you're producing collagen. So instead of taking all these expensive collagen supplements that you don't know how your body will react, you can actually use light and your body will produce its own collagen, which is amazing. They've shown in 28 days, your body will actually double its collagen production. So when it comes to healing skin, hair, nails, getting the collagen production up, light does that on its own. So if you take a supplement, lots of times your body will stop doing what it needs to be doing, like producing its own collagen. So if you're using light and having your body produce it itself, it's far better and it works far better in your body. So when you want to reduce fine lines and wrinkles and things like that, you want to be using red light therapy. So red light is a light that I recommend using at least a couple of times a week. You have different options, but I always recommend, if you can, to get the red light going. Like I said, we don't really have a lot of uses with the far infrared light in this context, but red light therapy is just overall good. When you're healing muscles, if you're using it for cramps or things like that, you want to use the red light therapy. That's where it goes into the tissues and helps with inflammation the most. So when you're using your mask, when you're taking it around your body and putting it all over, red is usually the light you want to use. So if you have any questions, let me know. The other most common light that I like to use is blue light. Blue light is very surface. So in just going down, blue light hits only the surface part of your skin. What's so great about that is if you have acne or if you have eczema or dermatitis, some type of like on the surface type of skin issue, blue light will go and kill bacteria. It's really good for helping with acne. So those who struggle with acne or skin issues want to use the blue light. So you'll want to switch off between the red and blue light specifically, but the blue light and the yellow light will go in and kill that. One fun thing that I've really been experimenting with is sore throats. If you get like a sore throat, you can open your mouth and turn the light on and it will kill the bacteria in your mouth. So it's really great for stimulating the immune system too, like killing off infections. We have antibiotics and things that will do that, but light will do that too. So that's another great way to use light therapy. My teenage boys use the blue light and the yellow light a lot because they tend to get acne around the sides of their face, specifically from wearing football helmets. So football season is over, so I'm hoping that helps, but they literally come into my room and will lay down and use the light therapy. They don't do all the herbal stuff that I want them to do, but they will do light therapy because they know it works. And especially my 17-year-old is getting to the point where he kind of has a girlfriend and he is really working on his skin and it looks so much better when he's doing the light therapy. So when it comes to like green light, I don't use these middle lights as often. I really recommend using either spectrum more, but green light is all about balancing. So when it comes to like reducing redness, evening out skin tone, hyperpigmentation, freckles, I have freckles, so I like using the green light sometimes. Age spots, things like that, you'll want to use the green light. It goes a little bit deeper than the surface, but can help balance out those underneath the top surface type of skin issues. So If you have sun damage or sunspots or anything like that, you'll want to use more of the green light. The yellow light, like I mentioned, soothing sensitive areas and redness. So I use it for acne because you want to kill the bacteria, but you also want to heal the inflammation underneath. So yellow light is really good for that. It brings oxygen to the skin, helps lymphatic drainage. If you guys know about dry brushing, if you've heard some of my classes on that, you know I'm a big fan of lymphatic drainage. Yellow light will help do that. And let me know if you guys have questions as I'm going through this. So purple light combines the benefits of red light and blue light. So if you want to do both, you'll want to use purple light, which is like a time saver way to get both frequencies of light. And that's what my kids do a lot of, the blue and the red light. So it fights fine lines and helps heal acne simultaneously. So it also helps with collagen production and other things with the skin. So cyan light. Cyan is a type of blue. It's not as deeply penetrating as the full blue. It's kind of that turquoise teal, if you don't know what cyan is. But it boosts energy in cells, so it helps the skin's metabolism. Helping the skin's metabolism helps the cells renew. So it can reduce inflammation, scarring, acne, rosacea, post-acne marks. So I use a lot of the cyan light to help heal some of the acne scarring, and light has really made a difference for me. I still have a little bit of scarring, but I'm watching it fade. If you guys want to try like a fun challenge, do a 28-day challenge where you take a before picture and then do an after picture and try some of these lights and see how your skin changes. I have seen amazing before and after pictures, but if you just feel like your skin is looking dull or you're having just an off day, use the cyan light to just kind of boost up your skin, make it glow again. And then the orange light is a repairing of the skin. So like pigmentation issues, uneven skin tone, a lot of people come to me with that. Inflammation, it uses the red and blue light with the yellow light. So it's a kind of a combination of all those wavelengths. So if you remember, blue light is very surface, and then red light is deeper. Everything in between hits those frequencies. So when you're going down and you're changing light spectrums, light that's made up of other colors, you'll hit all those other spectrums. And that's why that helps. So white light is a go-to light if you don't have very much time, because white light reaches the deeper layers, but also hits every single color frequency and spectrum. So white is, if you know this about color, all the colors. So using white can brighten up your skin tone, boost cell regeneration, helps with inflammation, helps with acne, stimulate collagen, so it helps with wrinkles, soothes sensitive skin. So tissue metabolism is another great one for white light. It's effective for all skin types and can even be used for children. So I have used light therapy for little ones who are getting eczema or rashes, like diaper rash. Light therapy is so good for diaper rashes, just killing out that infection and just helping the skin regenerate and repair. So that's kind of the whole spectrum of the light frequencies. So I have what's the word, a download. If you guys want to get that, when you purchase a light, you will automatically get this download, or you can just purchase the download on its own, but it will come with any purchase of the lights and kind of teach you how to use light therapy. So when it comes to like how to do this on a weekly basis, I actually wrote some different options of using the different light frequencies. So what I did was I wrote, you want to start using it about 4 to 5 times a week. You can do up to 6 days a week, but never do all 7 days. Give yourself a day of rest and renewal and repair when using the light masks. So when it comes to like aging skin, you want to have a little bit of a different light program than if you have acne. So I wrote a program Monday through Sunday of what you can do for healing acne, inflammation, and aging. So I printed that out. I don't know if you guys can see very well, but it's just a little chart on how to use the different light therapies on a day-to-day basis. So that's, when you're doing the 28-day challenge, a great way to get started with light therapy is go through those programs and really use that to help your skin heal. So some other benefits with the different light frequencies, more than just like healing your face, I wrote some of these options too. I just want to go through just a couple of them to show you how cool these lights are. So when it comes to red light, you can use it for muscle soreness, joint pain, arthritis, wound healing, back pain, any of that. You want to put the red light mask on. You want to use the flexibility of the mask, or try to use this one. This light will come with your subscription this month, so that's a huge deal. That's half off. You'll have the ability to get this light. Just to show you, this light can go through all the frequencies. So you'll see this is the red light. And the great thing about this is it conforms to your skin, so it fits right over your face. But it will do the green light, the blue light, purple light, like it has all the frequencies. It just doesn't have the ability to go more intense. So this one's a little bit different, but it is really great for a starter mask. I use this one for my kids, and they love it. The other thing about this light, I'm hoping I'm not blinding you guys when doing this, is it has the ability to strengthen the frequency. So this, you can go through the colors. Let me go through an easy color to see. So you can see that gets brighter. That's the benefit of this mask. So you have, and the flexibility and support, and the near infrared light with that one. Blue light, like I mentioned, can be used for acne. It can be used for back acne or face acne. It can be used for foot or skin fungus. So funguses are a hard thing to kill, but the light is really great at killing them, or minor skin infections. So if you get a wound and it's getting a little infected, instead of like going to Neosporin, you can go to light therapy. Green light is great for just calming any hyperpigmentation or skin redness. If you have like something, like instead of going to the dermatologist, you're worried about an area, you can use light therapy, at least to see how far that goes, or heal in between to get into your appointment. Yellow light can also be used for a sore throat, but it's great for sinus infections. So if you get bad sinus infections, I always recommend dry brushing, using the gua sha, and then doing yellow light. It will help kill those infections. It's also great for post-workout recovery. So just healing those muscles. Purple light is any type of healing scars or staph infection recovery. If you get headaches, you want to use the purple light. These lights have a silicone eye mask. Let me show you. So you're not going to have any of this light penetrate to your eyes. But so if you have a headache, you don't want light, so it will feel like it's just dark. But you can turn on the purple light, and it really helps with headaches. The cyan light is great for muscle cramps. So if you get like the period pain, or you get muscle spasms, or if you get like Charlie horses, you'll want to use the purple light. The cyan light, the orange light is great for scars, wound healing or discoloration. And then just the red light for all the other cramps and things that I talked about. So when you are thinking about where to place your mask, you can definitely, like I mentioned, place it on your face. When you're using the mask, you want to, this has a Velcro, you want to make sure it's very secure. So when you put it on, you want to make sure that no light gets through, and you hold it really close to the skin, because you don't want any of that light to affect your eyes. If you're healing it for an eye infection, I would still close your eye and keep it covered, and use it on a lower dim setting, and use that for eye infections, because eye infections can be super tricky. But when it comes to placing it on other areas of your body, just make sure you cover as much space as possible. The other great thing, like in promoting lymphatic drainage, because you know I love dry brushing, using the light after you've dry brushed and showered can continue to help that lymphatic drainage. So when it comes to removing toxins, especially if you've been sick, you can put the light like on your chest and throat area to clear out any congestion. So that was what I was doing for my throat healing. It healed really quickly. I did have a squeaky voice for a few days, but I was so impressed at how quickly it healed. I wasn't sick. I just had worn out my vocal muscles. So I used that for healing, and it really worked super well, as long as I wasn't overly talking. But that was also hard because it was Halloween and that we had lots of kid activities. But you can use them on your legs, your feet, your abdomen, back, shoulders, anything like that is so fun. There's a lot of research and evidence on light therapy. Like, it has been a really researched topic. Like I said, they've been using light therapy for thousands of years. There's lots of studies on collagen production and how it helps with acne and fine lines and wrinkles. So if you haven't been wanting to get all the skin injections and the Botox and all the things, light therapy has really been shown to make a huge difference. And the great thing is, like when you go in and get Botox or something, it's temporary and you get paralysis of the muscles. Light is actually not only reducing the wrinkles, but it is also like permanently changing your skin so that your body is fixing the problem. So it's an overall better solution. It has it like the light is so easy because it's portable. Like these have battery packs on them. I don't know if I showed you this, but you don't plug it in, you charge your battery pack. So I have used my light therapy when I am reading, when I'm doing dishes. Um, Obviously last night I used them out taking a walk, aka trick-or-treating with my kids, which was nice. I've seen people use them in airplanes. You can travel with them. This battery pack lasts quite a bit of time, but it's easy to charge with USB cord. So they're portable. I've actually used them on taking long road trips. They're also really great, you know, to have as a first aid kind of thing in case someone gets hurt or sick or something like that. So when you're using the mask, you always want to make sure that you start out with clean, dry skin. So I recommend at least using the cleanser. You can use the toner and the moisturizer. I highly recommend moisturizing your face first and then using the mask. So you want to just choose your color, relax. I really love to meditate when I'm using my LED mask. I'll put on a meditation that I listen to. I love Boho Beautiful. If you guys have ever done hers, or Joe Dispenza has some great ones. Wayne Dyer, like listening to those while I'm doing the light mask has just been such a great way to heal and relax. If you have issues like waking up or falling asleep, using the light mask at those times can actually boost your ability to wake up quicker, like use a bright one, like the yellow one, or sleep. You'll want to use something like the red light therapy to calm your nerves and help you to rest better. When you're done using the mask, you want to clean it. I have a recipe in my guide of how to clean your mask, but use something like a natural witch hazel, no alcohol, with some essential oils. You can use like lavender, orange, cinnamon, eucalyptus, things that have cleansing properties but won't damage your mask. Gently spray it onto like a paper towel, wipe your mask clean, and then it will be ready for the next use. You do want to clean your mask every time you use it, just because with skin conditions, you don't want to leave anything on the mask, especially because it can be irritating next time. And when I was at Pinners, people said, I wish you sold the cleaner. Maybe I'll do that sometime, but I will give you the recipe for how to make that. It's super easy. And then when you're done, you'll want to reapply moisturizer. You'll put the Renew Serum back on and just let your skin heal. You can use the gua sha after you've done the light mask if you want. Otherwise, you can just rest and go to sleep. So you do want to use a couple of precautions when you are using the light mask. So you want to really use caution if you're pregnant. I don't want to give any medical advice, so make sure if you're pregnant and breastfeeding, you consult your doctor, and however that looks for you. I've used light therapy myself while I was pregnant, and I believe in it, but I just want you to use caution. If you have light sensitive conditions like lupus or albinism or medications that increase light sensitivity, talk to your doctor before using them. If you get epilepsy or seizures, really make sure you know what you're doing before you use the light. If you have active skin conditions like cold sores, eczema, sunburns, make sure you're using a lot of caution with the light too. Like my husband will get cold sores on his mouth and has loved the light for killing that infection, but just make sure you're using caution and not, you know, going crazy and hurting yourself. You want to store your mask in just, you know, a cool, normal room. You don't want to put it by heaters or in underneath the sun or anything like that. Just keep it away from water. It's not waterproof. So like when you're cleaning it, make sure you spray the paper towel and use it. So when it comes to overall health, like I said, I have found more relief with using the light mask than the herbal therapies that I have done for some of my skin conditions. And I am always about like cleaning out the gut, rebalancing your body, but the light can be the thing that takes you into deeper healing. So I found huge results in using skincare that's really good. But for the fine lines and wrinkles, especially on my forehead, I always go like this. I think I'm in a state of stress, but I have found that my wrinkles in my forehead that used to be so, so deep are actually smoothing out just for the light therapy. That's the only difference of things that I have done. And it's been so fun to see. My little crow's feet are getting smoother and my lines around my mouth. So, along with using gua sha, I highly recommend using the lights for wrinkles. I love seeing the differences, and I wish I did before photos. So you guys do before photos. Don't be like me because I've been doing this so long. But I love seeing the differences. If you guys wonder about like, is this light right for you? Can I use it for my teenagers? Is it worth the investment? Obviously, that's something you have to decide for yourself. But going to a dermatology appointment, I mean, I've seen a lot of dermatologists have this mask. I'll show you. Um, you guys, you could get this mask for $40 just with my subscription, which is an amazing deal. Or you can go to the dermatologist and, pay over $80 for a therapy appointment one time with a mask like this. So they're getting more into the silicone type masks, but it's amazing that the dermatologist is still using that exact same mask and it costs so much. So if you've been thinking about, is light therapy for me? Do I want to try it? I definitely recommend getting your own because these masks last for years and it's a one-time purchase. And they all have a money-back guarantee warranty with them. So 30 days, if you don't like it, you can return it. A year, if there's manufacturer issues, I will send them back to my manufacturer. So it's just a really great way to help change your skin, to boost your energy. One thing I didn't talk about is as we go into winter, especially here in the US, a lot of people get seasonal depression. There's a lot of studies showing that if you're using light therapy, you won't get those same seasonal depressive feelings. It will boost your oxytocin. It will boost your love connecting hormones. It will boost your ability to find joy and happiness and be less depressed. And so my husband and I have been trying this the last few years. He tends to get seasonal depression more than me, but it's still something I struggle with. Obviously, we moved to the beach to get out of some of the winter times, but it makes such a difference. Like overall, just hormone balancing and women finding that they stay calmer and that they're happier with light therapy. So it definitely does a lot of things. You can fit it into your lifestyle. You can do it while you're moving or exercising. You can do it while you're relaxing. So it is just a great way to boost healing properties just with the power of light. So I hope you guys have found this class helpful. Feel free to reach out. I haven't been looking at the chat. If you have any questions about using light therapy, feel free to message me. Like I said, if you purchase any of the lights, whether you get it in the subscription today for $40 or if you pay full price or you want to get one later, the silicone mask will be going on sale for Black Friday. So know that that one's coming up if you want to wait for that one or get it now. But this white one, I'm not sure if I'm going to be branding this one or not. All my other silicone masks are the Healing Happy method, but this one kind of came with boxes that were damaged and things. So I'm kind of letting you guys have the benefit of that for getting them about my price. And they're so wonderful. Like I said, my kids use them and love them, but it is a small investment, but totally worth it, especially if you just want to start out and seeing how you feel about light therapy. So I hope this was helpful. If you want just the notes itself, you can get them for $9.99. When you go in and purchase the Box Club membership, make sure you get the subscription price to get the price at half off. For the masks, I can try to throw that into the chat. Give me one second. You guys, technology is not always my favorite thing in the world. So if you ever want to have me fix a problem with technology, I'm probably not your person, but I have great people that work for me that do that. So, okay, I don't know if it's pasting because it is not letting me do. Okay, well, go to my website and you guys, I'm sorry, it's not letting me paste. Just type in DIY natural healing boxes and you will get that mask for half off. So make sure you hit the subscription price. I hope you guys have a happy weekend. We're heading down to my husband's parents' house to cheer on our nephew who's playing in the playoff games. He's the quarterback, so that will be fun. I hope you guys have all recovered from Halloween. And if you want to do a detox in between now and the holidays, it's a great time to do a 3-day juice cleanse and heal, especially if you want to boost up your skin. But I hope you enjoy the holidays when it comes to eating food, and I'll talk about this more in my next class, but do it with joy. Find joy in the things that you're doing. If you love Halloween candy, eat it for a day and find joy in it. And if you love Thanksgiving dinner, it doesn't have to be like the tofu turkey. Go and eat it and have fun and feel good about the choices you're making, and then eat well in between then. So I wish you all the best as we go into November and it gets a little colder. I hope you'll use the light therapy to boost up your energy and to feel good and just to heal your skin. So thank you for those of you who joined me live. I appreciate you being here and for all your support. I love you all. I wish you all happy healing, and I'll see you next. Let's see, it will be on the third Thursday at Tuesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'll talk about DIY things that you can make as gifts and healing things that you can use for yourself. So it'll be a fun way to get ready for the holidays. And I just wish you all the best. Bye, you guys.